Welcome to The Explainer, where we break down the big stories behind the headlines. Before we get started, please subscribe to my channel, turn on the notification bell, share, and like my videos. The information in this video was compiled from open sources worldwide. Thank you. Okay, let's just jump right in with one number. 25 centimeters. What on earth could that possibly represent? Well, that's how fast parts of Indonesia's capital, Jakarta, are sinking into the sea every single year. We're talking about a megacity literally disappearing into the ground. It's an existential crisis that is pushing one of the world's largest nations to make a decision of truly monumental scale. So let's be clear, Jakarta is a city in serious peril. You've got crippling overpopulation, extreme traffic congestion, and on top of all that, this relentless sinking of the land itself, mostly because they've been pulling way too much groundwater out from under the city for years. I mean, this is a true do-or-die moment. When your capital is literally sinking, you're forced to think big, right? So what is the audacious solution to this unavoidable catastrophe? The answer? Well, they're going to build an entirely new capital city from scratch. It's called Nusantara, and this new metropolis is being carved directly out of the rainforests of Borneo. Now, the official vision for Nusantara, wow, it sounds like a green utopia. It's being sold as a sustainable forest city with some incredibly ambitious goals. We're talking 100% renewable energy, vast green spaces, and becoming net zero by 2045. It sounds perfect. But the reality on the ground, well, that paints a very different picture. It's a massive, sprawling construction project, and its real-world impact is already testing the very definition of sustainable development. And the estimated price tag for this dream? A staggering $35 billion. But here's the real kicker. Only about 20% of that is actually slated to come from the state budget. Which, of course, leads to the core question, where is all that other money supposed to come from? Well, the answer lies deep underground, in a mineral that basically powers our entire modern world. To fund its new capital, Indonesia is going all in. It's leveraging its massive natural wealth by effectively trying to corner the global market for one single critical resource: nickel. They're doing this through a really clever and pretty aggressive economic strategy called downstreaming. Basically, they banned the export of raw nickel ore. That simple move forced international companies to build their expensive smelters and refineries inside Indonesia, transforming the country from just a raw material exporter into a dominant force in producing the finished, high-value product. And the results of this strategy has been absolutely mind-blowing. Indonesia now controls roughly 60% of the world's mined nickel supply. And remember, this is the crucial component for everything from stainless steel to the electric vehicle batteries that are supposed to be powering our green transition. But, and you knew there had to be a but, this nickel-fueled economic boom that's bankrolling the new capital comes with a hidden and deeply troubling human cost. And this is a bombshell. The U.S. Department of Labor has officially flagged Indonesian nickel as a product of forced labor. That shines a very harsh, very uncomfortable international spotlight right on the industry that's funding Nusantara. So what does that forced labor label actually mean on the ground? Well, reports are citing a pattern of serious abuses, particularly in some of the big Chinese-invested smelters. We're talking about things like forced overtime, dangerously poor safety standards, wage theft, and even clashes between workers that have turned deadly. And the cost is also being felt very acutely by local populations. You see, the land for Nusantara isn't empty. Its construction has led to the forced relocation of thousands of indigenous people from their ancestral lands, disrupting lives that have been tied to those very forests for generations. But the challenges don't stop there. Building a new capital is one thing. Trying to unite a vast island nation is a whole other ballgame. And this brings us to a fundamental problem that's literally baked into Indonesia's geography. I mean, think about it. This is a nation of over 17,000 islands. Just trying to govern, supply, and develop a country this fragmented presents a logistical nightmare of epic proportions. And this logistical challenge creates some deep inequalities. Just look at the ports. The infrastructure in the country's west is far more advanced, but out in the east, the ports are significantly less equipped to handle the flow of goods and commerce. This inefficiency has a name: the backhaul problem. It means ships deliver all these goods to the remote eastern islands, and then they return to the west nearly empty. This just drives up costs, wastes fuel, and severely holds back development exactly where it's needed the most. So the crucial point is this: building Nusantara isn't just an infrastructure project, it's a high-stakes test of Indonesia's ability to overcome its oldest and most difficult challenges. Can a brand new capital funded by this controversial resource boom and facing these immense logistical hurdles truly rebalance the nation and deliver on its promise of a sustainable, equitable future for all? It's a massive gamble, and believe me, the whole world is watching to see if it pays off.